Everything you see around you is energy vibrating at different frequencies. The walls, the air, your body, your thoughts, all of it is energy organized into form by invisible patterns. But what most people forget is that this energy doesn't just exist around them. It flows through them. You are not a passive observer in this quantum universe. You are an emitter, a resonator, a conductor. Every second of every day, you are shaping reality with a frequency you've been taught to ignore. The world trains us to fix the external, hustle, perform, achieve, rearrange the visible. But quantum science has been quietly whispering a different truth. The real power lies in the unseen, in the subtle vibration of your being. You were not designed to chase outcomes. You were designed to emit a signature so precise that reality has no choice but to respond to it. And that signature is your vibration. What is vibration? It's not just an abstract concept or a new age metaphor. It is measurable, tangible, real. At the most fundamental level, everything is energy in motion. Einstein knew this, Planck proved it, and Tesla felt it in his bones. Energy is not something you manipulate out there. It's something you become. This is the shift, moving from trying to change your reality to realizing that you are the frequency that reality reflects, not through willpower, not through force, through vibrational coherence, through energetic identity, through your state of being. You don't need to create a new life. You need to align with the one that's already encoded in the field, waiting for the version of you who can receive it. This is where quantum manifestation separates from the old paradigm of attraction. You're not pulling things toward you. You're tuning into the reality that's already in resonance with the energy you carry. And here's the paradox. Most people try to raise their vibration by doing more meditation, more affirmations, more journaling. But vibration doesn't respond to quantity. It responds to authenticity. What you feel when no one's watching, what you believe when your mind is silent, what you embody when you stop pretending, when you truly understand that your vibration is not what you think, but what you are, everything changes. Suddenly the struggles make sense. The delay, the confusion, the stuckness, because your external reality has no choice but to match the broadcast you're emitting subconsciously. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you are willing to become. The journey begins not by reaching higher, but by going deeper, deeper into your awareness, deeper into your emotional patterns, deeper into your identity. The universe is not waiting for your words. It's waiting for your frequency. And that frequency is shaped by one thing only, your state of being. That's why people can do everything right and still feel misaligned. Because if your actions are coming from fear, lack, or unworthiness, that's the signal you're sending. The field is always listening. But not to your mouth, to your nervous system, to your emotional signature, to your energetic default. This is not about being perfect. It's about becoming coherent. When your thoughts, emotions, and intentions are in alignment, your field becomes magnetic, reality bends, doors open, synchronicities multiply, and what seemed impossible begins to feel inevitable because it is. You just weren't in range before. This is the invitation to stop focusing on what you want and start tuning into who you must become to match it, to stop emitting fear, to stop reinforcing the pattern of lack, to stop aligning with timelines that don't belong to your expanded self. Because the version of you who lives your dream life is not out there. It's already encoded within your frequency. And when you remember this, when you begin to feel this in your cells, the shift is already happening. The vibration has already changed. The field is already responding, not because you forced it, but because you finally remembered. Everything is already inside you. There is a language the universe speaks fluently, and it is not English, Portuguese, or even the words of your most powerful affirmations. It is vibration, a silent, invisible code that communicates through frequency, coherence, and resonance. Most people never learn this language. They speak to the universe with words while radiating fear. They affirm abundance while vibrating scarcity. They demand alignment while being emotionally entangled in resistance. But the universe doesn't respond to what you say, it responds to what you emit. Let's go deeper. In quantum physics, everything is energy, but that energy is not random. It organizes itself in patterns based on frequency. Your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs carry electromagnetic charges. They form a field around your body. That field is in constant communication with the quantum field, the invisible sea of potential that surrounds us at all times. You are not separate from it. You are swimming in it. And every second, your vibration is sending out a signal. That signal either aligns with the life you desire or repels it without you even knowing. Think of a radio. If you want to hear classical music, you tune into a certain frequency. You don't chase the music. You don't force the station to play what you want. You tune, you become a match. The same principle applies to your life. When your vibration is in coherence with love, opportunities, abundance, and health, those realities become available. Not because they were far away, but because they now have a pathway to reach. This is why two people can do the exact same thing, say the same affirmations, visualize the same outcomes, and receive completely different results. One is saying the words from a space of lack. The other is embodying the frequency of truth. The field doesn't read your mouth, it reads your coherence. The famous double-slit experiment revealed something revolutionary. Particles behave differently when observed. The observer's consciousness literally changes the outcome. This tells us something profound. Consciousness is not passive, it is active, and your inner state is a form of observation. When you observe your reality through fear, expectation, or scarcity, you collapse those probabilities. But when you observe through elevated emotion, surrender, and presence, you collapse higher timelines. This is not wishful thinking, this is physics. The energy you emit determines the data the field sends back. Every time you shift your inner frequency, you are rewriting the algorithm that generates your external experience. It's subtle, but it's constant. The universe is like a mirror, but not an ordinary one. It reflects not what's in front of it, but what's behind your eyes. Your inner world is the blueprint. The quantum field is the builder. This brings us to intention. People often confuse intention with desire, but there's a vibrational difference. Desire often comes from lack. I want this because I don't have it. Intention, when pure, comes from identity. I choose this because it is who I am. The field responds to that difference. When you move from wanting to choosing, from seeking to being, your energy becomes clear. And clear energy is magnetic. But there's one more layer. Attention. Where your attention goes, energy flows. This is more than a cliche. In the quantum field, focused attention creates probability shifts. It's like shining a laser on one outcome while dimming the rest. When your attention is scattered, your energy is diluted. When your attention is coherent, your vibration becomes a frequency carrier, a transmitter that the field cannot ignore. Now let's talk about emotion. Emotions are not just reactions, they're generators. Each emotion has a frequency. Shame, guilt, fear, all low, incoherent frequencies that scramble your signal. Gratitude, love, compassion, high-frequency states that stabilize your field. When your emotional body aligns with your mental focus, your vibration becomes a declaration to the universe. This is who I am. And the field responds with a matching echo. The great irony is that most people are trying to manifest their dream life from a place of internal noise. They are radiating confusion and expecting clarity, vibrating chaos and asking for peace. But manifestation isn't magic, it's physics. The universe isn't judging you, it's calibrating to you. So the question becomes, what are you really broadcasting? What frequency are you tuning into every morning when you wake up, every night before you sleep? Not the one you wish you had, the one you actually feel, because that is the one the field is hearing. That is the one reality is responding to. And this is why the journey of vibration is not about doing more. It's about tuning more. You are field, you are frequency. You are code constantly interacting with the greater field around you. The sooner you learn to speak its language through coherence, presence, and embodied emotion, the sooner your life begins to reflect the version of you that was always waiting to be activated. You can say all the right things, you can script the perfect affirmations, build vision boards covered in dream images, and journal your desires every morning. But if the energy behind your actions is fear, if the emotion in your body is lack, if the story in your nervous system is still wired for survival, then nothing changes. Because the quantum field doesn't respond to your wishes, it responds to your signal. And the signal never lies. This is the brutal honesty of energy work. The field mirrors coherence, not appearance. Your words may say, I trust. But if your body is vibrating anxiety, the field registers mistrust. Your mouth may declare, I am abundant. But if your subconscious is wired to scarcity, that is the frequency being emitted. And frequency, not language, is the currency of creation. This is where quantum money